Hey y'all, long time no see. I know that I've been gone for a lot longer than I was anticipating being gone, but I have a good reason for that. I'm also gonna have to try to do this video as much as I can in one take, partially because I'm literally running out of daylight, and partially because I have to turn off my fan to make this video, and for some reason everyone in Montreal just decided that AC is optional, so I've got to do this quickly before I start getting too sweaty. When we last did meet, I said that the two big things about this channel was that I didn't want to abandon it and I wanted to upload more frequently, and obviously that didn't really work out for me. So I'm going to try to go into a further explanation about what happened and the future of this channel. After I posted that last video, I really wanted to take my channel seriously, and I looked back at all of the videos that I had posted already, and I kind of tried to decide, what is it about this that I want to keep doing? Why am I doing this? And for a while I didn't really have a huge answer to that. I mean, I wanted to continue it, I was enjoying doing it, but I couldn't really think of what kind of content I wanted to be making. I didn't really have a thesis statement or a theme going into my channel. The original purpose of the channel was for me to be able to record and process my feelings about my last year of university and going into grad school. And after making it into grad school and going through that transition, I didn't really know what I wanted to do next. Another thing about that last video was that I made it when I was on Christmas vacation, and then I went back to grad school, and I thought that I could do video making along with grad school like I'd done before. But what I didn't know is that I was going into what was probably the hardest semester of school that I've ever gone to. Not only was I a full-time grad student, not only was I a teacher's assistant, I was also rewriting my thesis proposal so that I could start my research. And the weight of all of that on top of it meant that I had very little free time, and the little free time that I did have, all I wanted to do was sleep. I didn't have any creative energy for anything. I stopped drawing, I stopped writing, I stopped doing anything besides eating and sleeping and doing work. And I don't think that it helped that it was the dead of winter. And I missed out on the chance to record and talk about things that I really enjoyed and had a special impact on me. Like, I went to Carnival in Quebec City in February, and I wanted so bad to make a video about that. And I have a ton of footage from it, but I was just so exhausted by everything that I didn't stop and make the video. I just kept telling myself, I'll do it when I have the time. I'll do it when I have the time. And it felt like I never had the time. And to make things worse, at the end of April, when I was wrapping up my thesis proposal and I was having to submit all of my papers for my finals, and I was working on like 3 different video scripts, my computer crashed and I lost everything. Not just the YouTube scripts, which honestly I could have rewritten in a day or two, but all of my school papers, and more importantly, everything that I had done for my thesis proposal. Which meant that in the 11th hour, I had to rewrite all of it. And that was my breaking point. After that point, I just couldn't do anything. I was basically useless. I just rolled around all day and chilled out at my parents' home, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I got to spend time with them, but I felt completely unproductive. I started to wonder if I even wanted to continue this channel anymore, if I wanted this ugly part of myself to just take over my life and ruin anything creative that I like to make. But after a month of being at home and just sitting around and enjoying my family's company, I went back to Montreal. I started working on stuff for my research again and reading all of these really fascinating anthropological texts and having discussions about it with my friends and family, a lot of them who weren't super savvy on certain terms or concepts. Having those conversations, it made me realize that what I really love doing, what I really enjoy, is anthropology and education and having the opportunity to explain certain concepts and ideas to other people. And I wanted a way to try to share that and have more of these discussions. So that's why I've decided for the new direction of my channel. You might have noticed since my last video that the name of this channel has been changed. Now I am Sam the Anthro. I want to be able to make interesting and funny anthropological videos that people can come to and get a further understanding of certain concepts and ideas. So that's what I want you to expect from me in the future. From now on, I'm going to be primarily an anthropology education channel. And I'm not going to completely abandon these little one-off videos where I just talk about what's going on in my life or something that fascinates me. I don't think that I could truly get rid of those. But I really want to focus in on anthropology and education. I also really want to start uploading more often again, which I know is kind of silly for me to say after what happened last time. I'm not going to be able to be like an everyday vlogger channel because the kind of content that I want to make takes a lot of research and analysis, but for now, I want to try to keep it at 2 videos a month, which means that I actually have a video that I'm working on now that I'm hoping that I can get out by the end of July. The July video is going to be discussing useless degrees, or the concept of certain degrees not being worth going to college for them. So I've actually been reading up a lot on this. It's a really interesting topic. As an anthropology student, it's something I feel really strongly about. So I hope that everyone will check out that next video. And I actually opened up a Patreon! Yay! I recognize that I have a very, very small channel, but I'm going to be using the Patreon to create polls if there's certain information that I want a little more about from my videos, or if I want some input on what I should be doing for my next video. So I really hope that you'll go and check out my Patreon. I'm going to put a link in the description and just check it out, see if you like it, and if you do, maybe join the $1 a month club. There is one more thing I want to talk about before I go, and that's the fact that I will be moving! Yay! Originally I thought I might be living here until the end of my master's degree, but then it just wasn't for me. So now I'm moving to another place, and this might be the backdrop for my next video depending on when I get the recording done, but after that I'll be in a new place. And if I have time, I might even do a moving vid or like a room tour vid so everyone gets to see the new place, because I'm really excited about it and it's this really neat neighborhood. So with that, that's all I have to say. I know this was a really short video, but like I said, this is just an update so everyone knows that I'm alive and that I'm working on other content. So I hope that everyone continues to support me, and I really look forward to seeing how everyone responds to the next video. So with that, I'm Sam the Anthro, and I'll see you later.